go. And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Popped up right side. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Flaring it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder
I'm betting on a lot today.
It hangs up in the air long enough, but right there, it just
Yeah,
died
I
and
need a
found a way to
posted
drop it
donut.
on the green stuff for base hit.
Let's see.
In the air, right field. Monia squeezes it, and there's one away. Applies the tag, and they get two.
After the first hit, I'll post them live again.
Now, Brian Roberts. That one fouled off. De La Cruz off of first with two away. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. So in now for Colorado, Brenton.
Oh, we got Bob again. All right.
In there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Owen Miller now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Now a pop-up on the infield. De La Cruz makes the catch for the out. Here's Michael Toglia.
The designated hitter, Michael
Toglia starting as the designated hitter. 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Garcia makes the play, and that'll do it.
All right, I'll be right back. I'll post some live. All right,
And welcome back
all
to the
right, I'm
ballpark.
back.
Second inning set to go. Here's Pete
All right, I'm just
Alonso.
playing.
Gets him to chase
All right,
after that
tomorrow's
one.
drop 3.
0-1.
Then we get drop 3.
And that is
There's
out
drop
of
3
play.
tomorrow. Carl and Team Colors.
Got him swinging. Stepping in, Lou Brock. That one is absolutely belted. That's
There we
back
go. That's a
there.
good hit.
Going, gone.
Oh my God.
That'll
Oh
fire
yeah,
up
first
the
homer
dugout.
stage
It's
of a little
1-0.
go out, no way. That's,
So one out, nobody on. Corbin Carroll.
that's going
next.
3 shots for the NBA
And
show
first offering is
YouTube page.
fouled off.
You don't see Lou Block hit a homer once in a while. Well, you do, but
Doyle sizes
that's
this
what I
one
meant.
up.
You see Lou Block hit a homer once in a while. Yeah, that's realistic. Yeah.
Easy fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Now at the plate, Shea Langoliers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's
Well,
the
there's a
count.
certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just
All right,
terrific bite at the end.
Is a guard. A guard.
2 outs.
All right.
In the
All
air,
right,
play
there we
deep
go.
out to center field.
Center field.
Doyle makes the catch, inning over.
Without 10 minutes now.
Back here in Denver, bottom of the second. Leading off, Ezequiel Tovar. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
It might go.
Strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to
0-2
that
is the count.
pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate
Oh,
the
no.
stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Like I said, I like to keep this under 2 hours.
And the first pitch fastball is
Oh,
in
it's
for a
not too
strike.
long. Not too short, too, either.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
I like to keep you entertained, too, as well.
Gassed it right by
You
him.
know,
Now it's going to be
Foul
Kyle
Gibson.
Farmer. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And a strike in there.
I understand
Yeah.
you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be
there we
aggressive.
go.
That's strike 3. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
There
Swing
we
and a
go.
miss.
Probably
As he was out
will.
front that
0-1.
time. Tapped
There we
softly
go.
on the ground. Tovar whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. So the batting order turns over. Adolis Garcia digs in now.
Adolis Garcia.
Hit hard on the ground to short. To first. First 2
There we
batters
go.
retired here in the top of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone.
Oh, wow. LED Cruz. Let me order that
And they
now.
tack one on the board.
Wow.
It's 2-0.
403. That's
2 outs, base is
194.
empty. And here is Jason Dominguez. And that one fouled off.
It was snake after separate. Couple right through the street.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. Back here at Coors Field. And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Getting that.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this
Batting
pitch a little
the
bit,
catcher,
but he got
Big
enough
Time.
behind it to shoot it through for a
once
knock.
again.
And you'll take that anytime you can get him to
that's
find a
off the
hole.
plate.
Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And the batter now,
That
Nick
first game was
Martini.
tough.
To short, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double. Start of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Senzatella back to work. And first offering is fouled off. That one way inside. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get it.
We get new
On a second,
baseball cards tomorrow for the show. New baseball cards tomorrow.
So now here's the
Yeah, we get new cards and
Lubrock.
stuff.
He's already
everything.
homered here in this one. Out to short, Tovar. Off balance,
So, yeah.
here's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. This is Corbin Carroll. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that
It's
these
just not
hitters are
nervous by any
aggressive
range.
early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. First and second, 2 down. Just a slow ground ball this time. That's the third out.
Yeah, that pitcher Brock hitting the homer,
And welcome back to the ballpark.
the home run there, and then that's going to the thing.
This one in the air, right field. Carroll moving under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. Owen Miller getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Tolia in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Left field. Dominguez settles under it and makes the catch. Back here in Denver, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground to third. Miller gets to first. And a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. This to third. Miller sends it to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one drilled left field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
The left fielder, number 24, Jason.
So runner at second,
Dominguez.
2 down. Now a chance for Jason Dominguez. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ezequiel Tovar. Spits the plate. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that skips in the dirt.
Alright, we have to.
In the air, right side. Carroll settles underneath it and
Baseball
puts the
is
squeeze
in
on that
Kansas
one.
City.
And there's one down. Swinging a foul straight back. And that drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
The first baseman.
So digging in,
Good
Kyle
for of
Farmer.
the.
Farmer.
There's the
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
difference.
0-1.
Chevy.
Swings and chases a low one there.
0-2 is the
Trust
count.
me, yes, you can.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to
Got
first.
him.
That completes the strikeout, inning over.
Then yes, you gotta leave at 7. You gotta be 1-2 hours. That's about it.
We're back, and they make a change
Yeah.
to start the 6th.
Now pitching
The new
for the
pitcher,
Rockies.
Seth Halverson.
It's
Number
indoor.
54.
It's at Coffee Stadium.
And first offering is fouled
It's
off.
back at the
Well,
Chip
these
Company.
players doing a good job
Been
of
around
simply
for
getting the
ages
bat on
and
the ball
ages.
in this game, and the
It's
numbers
just all
back that
in the
up. The
car
numbers tell
museum.
us they're averaging more than a hit
And
every
so-
inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And what else you say? Other good stuff to do is drink coffee.
And now it's going to be Pete Alonso. 0 for 2
Oh, I can
in
do
this
it
one.
there. Of course. I've
High
never been to
grounder
Denver
into
play
the
for a while.
outfield for a
Didn't
knock.
it? Didn't do it.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than
Now
that.
batting,
There was nothing cheap
designated
about the
hitter,
way he got
Lou
that one through the infield.
Brock.
That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And the batter now, Lou Brock. In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets by him. Alonso rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in.
I will be switching coffee.
Well done. Drives in the
Yeah.
run. Just a blue hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Moniak on the move to the alley. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
Now batting.
Shea
Catcher,
Langoliers now at the plate.
Langoliers.
Ground
Yeah,
ball right
yeah.
side. It squirts through.
I can't skill set. I
So a
can't.
2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Next to hit,
Oh,
Bobby
okay.
Witt Jr. That
Oh.
one the other way. McMahon
That fast on the
slings to
board.
first. Out number 3.
Yeah.
Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. Foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next to hit for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and they've got their first run. It's 4-1. Next for Colorado, Nick Martini. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th.
Number
We have a new
40.
pitcher on the mound. Tyler
Tyler Kinley.
Garcia, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And he chases that one below the zone.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Kinley, a 6'4" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one to first. Farmer. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Roberts. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The batter, the first baseman.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 3. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him. That's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Owen Miller. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Tolia at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
0-1.
That's hard hit on the line. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Throw is high and over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Tovar in the box again. Takes a strike. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom of the 7th. Goes down looking. There's Ryan McMahon now. That one's in there, 0-1.
There we go. Pretty good.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Got him. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Victor Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ground ball right side. McMahon fires over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Right side, McMahon. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher,
Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers. To the right side. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. Gibson back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Alonso steps on the bag. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Moniak now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Goodman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Hauls it in, 1 away. Adolis Garcia will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Goodman down to first with it. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Elly De La Cruz.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need the scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 9th. So in now for Colorado, Nick Martini. That's through there for a strike. Fought off foul. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the.
Eric Gagne comes on trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Carroll pulls that one down, and there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Miller digs in now, and that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just missed. One out, the runner at second here in the last half of inning number 9. Dominguez going back, reaches for it, but it's foul. Swing and a miss. Now only one out remaining. Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike. The Rockies down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opponent.
And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Tap foul to plate.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And a pitch. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
So up next, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. In the air, left field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Denver, getting the nod in this one, Bob Gibson.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Next to hit for the Rockies, Owen Miller. That one in triple digits.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Here's Michael Toglia. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Doyle, the runner at second with one away. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball in.
Next offering is fouled back. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Ezequiel Tovar, the next to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets him to chase after that one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Yep,
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
High in the air, out to right. Can't get the glove to this one. It falls in. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. McMahon measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Brian Roberts.
Senzatella back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, got him with the backdoor breaking ball. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Out towards left center. Doyle on his way over. Nabs it. 2 down. And now the DH, Lou Brock.
The designated hitter, Lou Brock.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around second is Brock. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Wastes no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Corbin Carroll stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. He goes down looking. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Foul ball there.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down going for two. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that one wrapped foul. One out, bases empty. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate. Adolis Garcia lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Two on, one out. This one belted deep left
God.
field, on its way.
No way to hit low that far, did I? Oh, excuse
He'll
me.
touch them all, and they tack on three. It's 3-1. One down, and now Jason Dominguez. Now fly ball to right center. Moniak makes the grab for the second out. Two down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. And that's a double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here's Pete Alonso. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Back here at Coors Field, Nick Martini will hit. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now here is Owen Miller. And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Back here in Denver, now it's the DH, Lou Brock.
Lou Brock.
In the air, left field, Martini under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. This is Corbin Carroll.
The right fielder,
Singy, you
7,
got to appreciate
Corbin
a guy who's this good
Carroll.
defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Now batting, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. And there's a foul ball.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Moniak makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Shortstop, Bobby
There's one
Witt
guy that I can
Jr.
think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first, and Witt is out. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. And now the DH, Michael Toglia. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And that's in for a strike. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Tovar batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And here is Ryan McMahon. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That clips the corner.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Set down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one's gone into the bleachers.
Man,
another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-1.
Homer.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Seth Halverson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. Doyle under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Roberts. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Now
Pete
batting,
Alonso
the first
now at the
baseman,
plate.
Pete
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with
Alonso.
a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
That's out to center field. Doyle makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Coors Field, and now the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. And that is out of play.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 7
Now
in a row
batting,
by
the
way
right
of the
fielder,
K.
Mickey
Mickey Moniak will hit next. That's in there. 0-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Alonso takes it to the bag.
Now
2 up,
batting,
2 down.
the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Goodman stands in now and watches strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. The Rockies down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Hit on the ground to short. Jump throw. What a play. Inning over. New inning getting started. And now Lou Brock. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Halverson back to work. 101 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday
Now
player
batting,
is he usually
right
lays
fielder,
off of that
Corbin
junk.
Carroll.
That's to third. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
It's for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. On the ground right side. McMahon fires over to first. Got him. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. There's the strike.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Back here in Denver, now the left fielder, Nick Martini. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Hauls it in for the out. So the batting order turns over. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he takes a strike. To the right side, Roberts. Handles, throws to first, and there are 2 outs. Base knock, center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dominguez makes a nice running catch.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Welcome back. In the 7th, we have a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler Kinley. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down. Adolis Garcia digs in now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Now here is Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And he's gone yard again.
No way.
That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 7-1. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Now one missed. Kinley, the tall righty, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And that one hammered. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Victor Vodnik gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And the runner holds. That one out to right. Moniak makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he's up to 3rd safely with 2 gone. Lou Brock now at the plate. 1 for 3. Laser could be trouble. In to score is the runner from 3rd, and it's an 8-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Carroll, the next to hit, takes outside. Man on second, 2 down. Smoked on the ground a second. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And we're back. The batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar.
Tovar. Now pitching, Bruce.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right side. Makes the grab, one away. Now, Ryan McMahon. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
And that's a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. In the air, out towards left center. Reaching down, makes the catch. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. In there at the knees. And that is strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. And now, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single. So digging in, Adolis Garcia. Chopped left side. And it goes just foul. Double play ball to second. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning. Back here at Coors Field. And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Fought off foul. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
Now
one gone here.
Catcher Hunter.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter Goodman. And there's a ball.
That's down. Nope, that's inside.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Next offering is in for a strike. High fly ball out towards left center. Garcia sizing this one up. And there's two down. So in now for Colorado, Nick Martini. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Vodnik back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now Jason Dominguez. 1 for 4 with a double. Back up the middle and a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Now at the plate, Brian Roberts. And it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's going to be Pete Alonso. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And they now lead by 9.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Lou Brock. That one hooked foul. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. No balls, 2 strikes. Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 2 down now, and here is Corbin Carroll. Foul ball. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. Back here in Denver, all set for the bottom.
Now pitching.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 10-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Tolia in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. That one's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Agnos is just 1 strike away. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 outs. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today.